We just finished a closed meeting at Access Bank headquarters, myself, Mama and Mama's lawyer, and some high-level Access Bank staff. You report Access Bank to Access Bank. Do you understand? Reporting Access Bank to Access Bank, banking. You carry and go CBN, banking.
Hello, welcome back again to my channel. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Guys, no be small thing no concerning that Access Bank wahala. As we all know, Verydarkman carried the woman go Access Bank headquarters for Lagos unto the 500 million wahala. Now Verydarkman don come outside, they can't talk everything wetin happen for bank, how the whole thing take waka, everything. Guys, they no be small wahala, no be small revelation. No, but guys, let me leave you to watch the full video. Please, guys, don't forget to drop your opinion about this video in the comment section.
All right, so we just finished a closed meeting at Access Bank headquarters, myself, Mama and Mama's lawyer, and some high-level Access Bank staff. And after Mama narrated the whole thing to them, the staff, they apologized for the way Mama was treated. You know, Mama told them how she was pushed, how Access Bank staff denied that there was no accounts initially, and then later came back to admit and even give her the money back. After pushing her, you know, she explained everything and all the stress, even after getting different court order, so that Access Bank can present the details of the accounts. You understand? So I also said the main thing here is this: why is there no statement from 2016 to 2020? Because that's just my own interest. You understand? My own interest now. Why? Do you understand? So Access Bank now brought out a document, and they broke down a lot of things. Do you understand? They broke down a lot of things. They talked about how Access Diamond, how one account led to one account and all these things, you know. They just said a lot of things. Then they brought out a document. Now that document that they brought out the statement of account, the one that is missing. They brought out from 2016 to 2020, which we are still going to go and get auditors to help us verify. Now you see the problem with everything, eh? I wish this country now, they need to have a regulatory system, a regulatory body that checkmates things like this. Do you understand? Because now we don't go Access Bank. Access Bank don't carry one statement, can't give us. Who is the regulatory body to say no, yes, no, yes? What did they give us now? They give us now. Now it will cost me again to go start to go the check, and it already don't cost me much like this. Do you understand? Because I did so. Don't book flights for Mama. Do you understand? Don't book flight for the lawyer. Put them for hotel. Put myself for hotel. Put the lawyer for hotel. Do you understand? It's not this one easy, but of course I'm a patriotic citizen, and I swear to God, me, I want this country to work, and I'll give my last blood to make this country work. You understand? Yes, me, I believe in Nigeria so much. Now why they put my hand for all this thing? Don't be say I don't feel dedicate my time to do another thing, right? So Access Bank, the reception was warm. I'm not gonna lie, they were professional at that level. They give us welcome. We did not waste time. Carried us upstairs, brought water. We were talking. Everybody was talking. You know, the madam was really nice. She said I should not call her name, but she was really nice. You know, they even asked me about my own transaction and everything. So like this now, they presented the statement of account from 2016 to 2020. It just needs to be looked at. After looking at it, they will call no. But like I said, if to say we get one regulatory body now, do you understand? If it makes sense, because those one will say no, this is not this is not that. But now you report Access Bank to Access Bank. Do you understand? Reporting Access Bank to Access Bank, banking. You carry and go CBN, banking. You understand? Anything at the end of the day is anything. But then we'll look at it. And Access Bank, like I said, Access Bank were very professional today. Do you understand? They were very professional today. The madam explained well and everything. So we'll look at those things. And now I don't book flights again. Me, Mama, they go back. She's going back to Abuja as we speak. Do you understand? So anyways, I'll still give update on the case.
I don't want to say the much that I know about this particular account. I'll just go straight to analyze the video posted. After watching the video again, these are the reasons why I am also concerned. I wrote some things down here. And number one on this list was the integrity of the deceased customer. But after I saw that VDM posted the accuracy of the first and the second banks where the customer said he had money, that was accurate. Okay, so we could nail this off. This one is not a case, because this is the first thing that the bank will be looking at. What is the integrity of the customer? So we can say that this customer had integrity because every other thing he said was true. The statement that he posted, the statement read interest capitalized, so it means that it's a savings account where interest were paid on that account. So the opening balance on this account was 0 naira. As of that 2016, it read 0 naira, which was what he said, the document, that was what the document said. 0 naira in 2016. And then when you say 0 naira, at the end, you now said 51 naira as the balance. You said the account was open on 0. How come that 51 naira entered? So it means that 51 naira was accumulated interest paid on an amount that was in that account, undisclosed. So I think Access Bank should provide the amount that got into that account and the date that money got into that account. Like, how did that money get into that account? Everything here is my personal opinion. Yes, it's possible that the customer did not do any transaction from 2016 to 2020, which was where the statement jumped. But it is not possible that from 2016 to 2020, there was no interest paid. Because now we are seeing that from the opening balance, there is now 51 naira in that account. And it's a savings account. If you don't make withdrawal from the savings account 3 times in a month, you qualify for interest. So this account has qualified for interest. As you can see, subsequently, it has been receiving interest. How much goes into the account? What medium, what means did that money get into that account? If you look at the document Verydarkman posted, I'm going to tag VDM to this post. Please help me share this video. So in case it doesn't see my tag, you can see your shares. Please help me share it. This is where I think the problem is coming from. From the names that CBN gave to this customer's sister, I can see a disparity in all of the names. There are some disparity in the names. Now, this particular statement of accounts that VDM reviewed in his video is having Edet, Idong. For those people that are from Akwa Ibom across River State and environs that understand how they, abbreviate their names, you and I know that Idong is Idong State in the spoken form, but in documentation process, it's not the same thing. So Edet Idong can be another customer. That is for the name disparity. So I want Access Bank to look at this aspect and take a closer look at what happened there. What I think is the main issue here is the account that has that 500 million is not on any of this list at all. Now, this is my personal opinion, and I can be wrong, but from a banker's perspective, I've seen a lot of things play out like this before. I am thinking that the account that has that 500 million naira is not in any of this school. And why? Because I am suspecting that this customer has not linked BVN to that account. Like I mentioned before, these names, they are all disparate. It means that this customer was not using most of these accounts after BVN came in 2014. So it is possible that the account that has that 500 million naira does not have BVN linked to it. And no matter how you spool with BVN, no matter how you spool with whatever, you cannot find it because the names are even disparate. So you cannot even pinpoint if this was the customer or not. So I am thinking that this deceased customer has an account that he possibly was not using. Because according to what BVN said, that his sister said that he was not touching it. So it's possible that that money is in an account that is not linked to BVN. So when you use BVN to school, it will not come out because there's no BVN attached to that account. I have seen cases like this play out before. So this is where I am suspecting a foul play. And this one is to Access Bank. They should check if there is an account in this customer's name that does not have BVN, that is having that amount. Because when BVN came, you had to link one BVN to all of your accounts in various banks where you have accounts. And the reason why they asked everybody to link their BVN to all their accounts was to ensure that your names are the same in all of the banks. But from this document, you can see that his names were not the same. So this is where I am suspecting a foul play. Not a foul play per se, it might just be an oversight on the part of the bank. So Access Bank should look at this aspect and do a thorough search. There is an account that I am suspecting has that 500 million naira where the customer did not link BVN to the account. And then for the 0101, first of every month is when interest are paid on savings account. So savings account that qualify for interest, that's the date that banks pay interest on them. These are the areas that I think Access Bank should look into. Please help me share this video massively. And I want to make this plea to the Central Bank of Nigeria. They should have a firm stand on how commercial banks should process letters of administration. They should have a definite stand on how money should be gotten out of deceased customers' accounts to their loved ones. It is a lot of hassle. There is a lot going on in this aspect. A lot of them are in my DM are stuck many years on the same process. Central banks should be able to mandate commercial banks on how to go about these processes. They should have a uniform policy that will cover all banks, commercial banks in Nigeria. Like the 2.9 million naira that they gave her cash. In some banks, you cannot access that money cash. You are forced to open an estate account, and the draft will be paid into that account where you will now be able to access cash. They don't give you cash. They use it to open an estate account. So giving her cash, it means that some banks can give cash while other customers are made to open an estate account in other banks. There should be a uniform policy covering all of this. These are my submissions, and I hope and pray that VDM, Access Bank, and the rest of the team will be able to get to the root of this.
As much as we might think that this matter is not our business, you have to know that it is everybody's business, because one way or the other, one day, it will be your business. A few days ago, Verydarkman talked about Access Bank and about the lady that her brother died and left almost 500 million naira in Access Bank, which Access Bank is turning the lady and, not giving the woman, her brother's money, which the woman has gone to other banks, and other banks have released the money that his brother left before he joined his ancestors. And Access Bank is trying to turn everything, even after the court has ordered Access Bank to release the, bank statement, and Access Bank released the bank statement and even removed some date out of it. Anyway, you can watch the full story on Verydarkman's page. Now, this is the reason why I'm putting mouth in this thing, because it will happen to everybody. Let me tell you, in Nigeria, if you do not write your will or make everything right, or probably you do not hand over your ATM card or even clear your account before you join your ancestors, I assure you, your money will join your ancestors too after you've joined your ancestors, because the banks will almost frustrate your loved ones in accessing your fund. Not just that, even with your next of kin, they will frustrate your next of kin that he might even look at the stress and forget about the money. Have you ever asked yourself that? What happens to those people who, mysteriously, join their ancestors through accidents and all that? What happens to their money in their bank? Even those ones that their family do not even know that they have money in the bank. Have you ever seen or heard that bank call anybody, said, oh, Mr. Lagbaja, we noticed for over 3 years your brother has not come to check money in account and you have so money in account. Oh, let me even ask you, they're still alive. Have any bank ever called you that, oh, you have this account for 3 years now, you've not come to check it, you have so amount there, I hope you're okay, I hope you're okay, can you come and check the money? Banks in Nigeria will never ever call you to tell you about the money you have with them, but rather, if you borrow 1 naira from them, they will even go to your ancestors and call them to get their money from you. But here's the problem: we are going to use Access Bank as a point of contact to other banks in Nigeria. I want everybody in Nigeria to join hand in this. Access Bank must provide that money to that woman, or else Access Bank must provide that money. Access Bank, I know people are watching me. Mr. Ogonna, the executive director of Access Bank, and Mr. Bolaji Agwede, two of you, I don't know which of you is higher in rank, but two of you are in charge of Access Bank. You people should do something, because when Nigerians rise against Access Bank, you people might not have, in fact, you might not even have customers in Nigeria. We must start showing them, maybe now our money they take run the bank, we don't put in money. Okay, let's start canceling one of the banks. Let's start with Access Bank. The day we start canceling Access Bank, maybe they will come out and tell us transparently what happened to the guy's money. The guy is not even here, he's dead. Now, Access Bank need to give Nigerians full detail on what happens to that money. Yes, they need to tell us what happens to that money. And if they are not doing that, I would take this as a point of duty that every week, in fact, I'll contact anybody I can contact, if possible, try to reach Verydarkman, so that as soon as they drag them, I will extend my dragging, and I'll call all that people in Nigeria. We must see to an end of this, because as I hustle, they work every day, they record content, they do other jobs. Something will come happen to me today, and I'll say my daughter no go access my money. Dead body go surplus. Dead body go surplus. Now why they pay me? Because I just imagine now, say me, I dey hustle like this. One day I will come, maybe when I don't old, I can't tell my pikin, say, my daughter, I have 17 billion naira in Access Bank, and they will go Access Bank and say, your father did not have money here. Dead body go surplus. No, dead body go surplus. Now why they paying me? Because I know, say somehow, if you affect anybody, why no? Or if you even do me. So join me in this. Access Bank must provide details of that account, whether they like it or not.
Peace and love. Don't play. If you play, you're gonna learn. I will learn the hard way. Now, for all this stress and I don't stress, the next person, hey God, the next thief when I go catch all these online scammers, the next one, like this, got the verse.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and please, my love, don't forget to turn on the post notification bell so that you'll be the first to be notified whenever I post a video. I love you. See you in my next video. Bye.